Hello, students. Today, we'll explore how a trading company, the British East India Company, became the ruler of India. From battles and treaties to policies and economic exploitation, we'll understand how India came under British control. Let's begin. The first major turning point was the Battle of Plassey in 1757. Siraj-ud-Daulah, the Nawab of Bengal, opposed British interference. But the British conspired with Mir Zafar, promising him the throne if he betrayed Siraj. Siraj was defeated and Mir Zafar became a puppet ruler. This gave the British indirect control over Bengal. Next came the Battle of Buxar in 1764, where the British defeated Mir Qasim, Bengal, Shujaa-ud-Daulah, Awadh, and Shah Alam II, Mughal emperor. It ended with the Treaty of Allahabad in 1765. The British got Diwani rights, the right to collect revenue, in Bengal, Bihar, and Orissa. Now, they control administration and finance.
Sir, may I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, what are Diwani rights?
Good question. Diwani rights allowed the British to collect taxes directly from the people, making them both rulers and tax collectors. The British fought 4 wars against Mysore rulers Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan. First war, the British failed and the Treaty of Madras was signed. Second, inconclusive, ended with the Treaty of Mangalore. Third, Tipu lost half his kingdom. Fourth, Tipu died defending Srirangapatna in 1799. After this, the Vodya dynasty was restored under British control. Now, the British turned to the Marathas. First war ended with the Treaty of Salbai. Second, the British gained Delhi and central India. Third, the Maratha Confederacy was crushed. Peshwa Baji Rao II was deposed. Many Maratha territories were annexed or brought under British alliances. The British fought 2 wars with the Sikhs. First war ended with the Treaty of Lahore. Kashmir was handed to Raja Gulab Singh. Second war, Punjab was fully annexed. This marked the end of Sikh rule in India. Other important wars include Anglo-Afghan War 1839–40 to the British failed to replace the Afghan ruler, faced defeat in Kabul. Anglo-Burmese Wars 1824–1850 to the British annexed Arakan and Lower Burma. Anglo-Nepal War 1814–16 Treaty of Sugauli gave the British Kumaon and Gadwal.
Sir, may I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Sir, what was the importance of these wars?
They showed a British desire to expand not just inside India, but also to control its neighbors. Awadh was annexed in 1856, even though it was an ally. The British accused Nawab Wajid Ali Shah of misrule. This angered Indian soldiers and landowners and became a major cause of the revolt of 1857. Lord Wellesley introduced the subsidiary alliance. Indian rulers had to accept British troops in their territory. They had to pay for their upkeep and dismiss their own armies. British residents were appointed in royal courts. States like Hyderabad, Awadh, and Mysore signed this. Lord Dalhousie started the doctrine of lapse. If a ruler died without a biological male heir, the state was annexed. States taken: Satara, Jhansi, Nagpur, Udaipur, Baghat, and more. This deeply offended Indian rulers and became a cause of rebellion. In Bengal, Lord Cornwallis introduced the permanent settlement. Zamindars became landowners and collected fixed revenue for the British. Even during droughts, they had to pay the fixed tax. This led to peasant exploitation and absentee landlords. In southern and northwestern India, the Ryotwari system was introduced in Madras and Bombay. direct revenue from individual farmers, riots. Mehlwari system used in Punjab and NW provinces. Revenue was fixed for entire villages, mahals. These caused heavy tax burdens and hardship. Dada Bhai Nauroji called it the drain of wealth. Wealth from India was used to pay for British wars and officials. Revenue was sent to England without benefiting the Indians. India became a colony of economic exploitation. India's flourishing handloom and craft industries collapsed. British goods entered India tax-free, while Indian goods faced heavy duties. Artisans, weavers, and craftsmen lost their livelihoods. This led to mass unemployment and loss of traditional industries. The British forced farmers to grow cash crops like indigo, cotton, and opium. Food crops declined. Farmers became dependent on markets and moneylenders. This made India vulnerable to famines as food production fell.
Sir, may I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, why didn't farmers just grow food instead of cash crops?
Good question. They were often forced through contracts, pressure, and loans. British industries wanted raw material, so farmers had little choice. So, students, the British started as traders but used military power, unfair treaties, and economic exploitation to become rulers. This period set the stage for resistance, ultimately leading to the revolt of 1857. Remember, understanding this chapter helps us see how colonization works, not just with force, but with policies and economics too. That's all for today. Jai Hind.